gentlemen. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing good. Hopefully, the end is near, and we'll be moving out of this thing. I've got to go do a thing later today. Got a couple other things coming up that I want to do. I think that seeing the beginning and the end of this, I think it's part the right thing to do, part pressure, but I think we have to do it for the right reasons. I see too many people in this doing things for the wrong reasons in leadership and the general populace. We need to do what's best and move forward based on what is good, what is kind, what will help, and what will progress us together as a people. With that being said, here's some of what's going on. I never know where to look because there's too many screens here. Box Wine Blues. Well, I'm going to look like a hypocrite here because I rallied for it, and now I'm going to rally the other way. But it's not. I think the liquor stores need to be open. But this whole concept of just driving up and getting your alcohol. I think if you drive up and you get your alcohol, that you're going to have the same problem that somebody who eats too much has. You're going to be like, well, if I drive up and I get nuggets and I eat half of them on the way home, there may be a problem. But this is alcohol. You're operating the vehicle, and you could say, well, there's nobody on the road. I don't know that going out to get alcohol is an essential thing. Now, if those same state stores were open and doing mail order or delivery of some sorts, even if it was, the state stores open and state vehicles deliver for them, that money goes back to the state. I get that. But I don't know that pulling people out when we're under quarantine, the definition of what's wrong with this thing is that we're under quarantine, but the essential thing to do is to go get box wine. Okay? I'm not against box wine. I'm not against quarantine. I'm not against governance. I'm not against the state stores. I'm against this terrible combination of just the quickest, most pandering thought, the compromise. That's what I'm against. I'm against bad leadership always, or lack of leadership. And as always, you can see down here that it's the 21st of April, 2020, Tuesday. Our word for today is Tuesday. Remember, sometime later in the day in a conversation, it'll come up. Think back to Tuesday. It's Tuesday until the sun goes all the way down in the sky and comes up again. Then it will be Wednesday. But let's not put too much on your mind. Focus on Tuesday right now. Weight gain during the quarantine. Well, look, there's all kinds of studies out. Everybody's an expert. I am not an expert. But I'm telling you this. Don't worry about it. You'll be as fat as you want to be, and then you'll deal with it later. You'll deal with it the same way you dealt with it before, by not going to the gym that you paid for a membership for. Okay? I got a buddy who's got 3 gym memberships, big as a house. He thinks buying the memberships is the cure. That's not the way it works. You got to actually go. Weight gain, deal with it later. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't be fat Batman now. Please don't be fat Batman. And whatever you do, skip the lycra and notice when you're outgrowing your clothes. People are quick to notice, oh, my pants are too loose. They brag about that. They'll tell people, oh, look at me, my pants are too loose. But when their pants get fat, nobody say, oh my God, I'm choking to death in these things. I got to get out of them. Interesting. Porn consumption during the event. It's up. It's rising. Who's leading? India. India is leading in porn consumption. They just skyrocketed. Look at the graph. There's a graph here. You can tell everything you need from graphs. India, rest of the world. Now, do I believe this is accurate? I do not. Not totally, because I think not that India is so high. I think the rest of the world is right up there with them, right up there with them. So the whole porn consumption thing, I'm gonna call BS on that a little bit, because I think the rest of the world is up there with them, all in all. The I see so many people. They're saying that it peaked up over here. In May, in March, and it just shot up. I think it's tied to people being home. I think Netflix, they say that all internet stuff has went up, but porn has shot up more than anything else. They're saying that Netflix consumption up 11% to 25%. I think it's above that. I think that we've seen things like this go up. We've seen our consumptions, our vices go up. Eating. We're not rationing anything. The other thing I think we've seen going up is the entertainment mediums, all this stuff. Gaming would go up. You'll lump, even if you agree or disagree, but this is lumped into that consumption on the tiny screen thing. It's all going up. I would like to see the measure of how much water consumption is going down, because when I've stopped by to drop stuff off, people are not maintaining hygiene. Okay. People are wearing sweatpants from high school and slippers that are barely slippers. I get up every day and I get dressed to go out in case there's a fire. You don't want to be standing on your lawn in your wife's wedding dress in the event of a fire. It's happened. It's not a good look. And our loved ones. Everybody's complaining about the nursing homes. Oh, the nursing homes, they're not doing enough. Why didn't they let us know? Here's an idea. And this isn't for everybody. I know it's going to piss people off and I don't care. But here's an idea. I would like to know how many people rushed to the nursing homes at the event of this, at the beginning of this event. How many people that had the space, had the time. People, we live in larger houses than ever, and brought their loved ones home for the duration. I like to know the statistics on that. Who actually owned up to the responsibility? These successful people that have extra rooms in the house, that have guest rooms, that have second homes, but you're outsourcing the care of your loved ones. You need to bring them home. You need to take care of them. That's what you need to do. That's about responsibility. Don't dump it on someone else. Just my 2 cents. And lastly, don't go out bottomless. I'm still seeing this on the uprise. I'm seeing people outside where you just want to flag them down and go, hey, check yourself. Okay? No bottomless. And when you're on one of these chats, insist that the person you're talking to stand up at some point to verify their state of disrobe and see who stares you in the eyes and go, I will not stand. Because they are suspect. You cannot trust bottomless people. You cannot trust them. Although Winnie the Pooh was snuggly and lovable, but I would not trust him with decisions. That being said, thank you for coming, and thank you for listening. And I will see you soon. We'll be back at 5 with a show, and I may have something in between, a little special. You take care.